Hello, college reading and writing classes. Today is Monday, April 27th. This will be the only video I do this week because we have a lot of reading and word work, and you don't need to hear my lovely voice to get through that information. So today, what I will be doing, maybe if this loads. I will be going over a few different things. So first of all, we've got a plan for the week. You do have only a 4-day week because on Friday, Friday, May 1st, it is going to be a teacher planning day, and so is Monday, May 4th. So no distance learning this week, Friday, or next week, Monday. So I'll go over the plan for the week. We've got word work group 5, word number 1 that we will begin. And then I am going to give you just a couple literary analysis reminders as we finish up our books this week. So, looking at our agenda, today we are going to start word work group 5, and I will review the literary analysis phase 1 reading, note-taking information that I went over last week, just to make sure that we are staying all on the same page. Tomorrow, Tuesday, will be word work group 5 number 2, and then you've got reading and note-taking day. Wednesday, word work group 5 number 3 word, and then book check-in number 2 in discussion board. Thursday is word work group 5 number 4, and then reading and note-taking day. And then reminder, Friday and Monday you are off. I will be busy working to plan for the rest of the school year. That is a sad statement. I was really hoping that we would be all together and I would see your faces a little bit this school year towards the end. So I am bummed about that. I may in the future, I'm looking at next week sometime, possibly having a college reading and writing Teams check-in. It'd be totally optional, but if you wanted to see each other's faces a little bit or chat about the literary analysis, I'm looking at what day might be best, not this week, but next week for that. So keep that kind of in the back of your mind, and I will let you know if that will work into our schedules next week. Okay then, word work group 5, word number 1. Before we get started here, obviously you need to set up a new page in your OneNote, label it group 5. If I haven't already, I will be grading your sentences from the group 4 words. So if you have not gotten those done at this point, you will want to make sure you do that. Otherwise, it will be a missing incomplete in JMC. Let me know if you have any questions about those group 4 words as they go into the grade book. All right, so group 5, our very first word is narcissist. Go ahead and say that. Narcissist. It is a noun. It is a person who is excessively preoccupied with oneself. Or another way to say that is that they are extremely self-centered. My example says, we cannot walk by a mirror or a reflective surface without Kelly stopping to check herself out. She is such a narcissist. So in your sentence, please make sure that you are using narcissist as a noun. It should be a person in your sentence. And I will get going checking those just to make sure we have our group 5 information set up in OneNote correctly. Please let me know, as you have been doing, if you have any questions about your word work. Email usually is the best way to do that. But obviously, we do have our Monday, Wednesday conference hours that you guys can get a hold of me. Period 1, your conference hours are at 9 o'clock in Schoology. And period 6, college reading and writing, your guys' are at 10 o'clock conference hours. So feel free to drop in if you have questions or if you just want to say hi there. Otherwise, you know, email is always really quick as well. Okay. So this week we do have most of our days set aside there for your literary analysis, reading time, and note-taking. A few things that I need you to remember. First of all, your books are due Tuesday, May 5th. That means that on Tuesday, May 5th, we're going to start the writing process for our literary analysis. We'll have a discussion talking about how you thought your books went, and then we're going to dig right into what does the thesis statement need to be, where do we need to go to complete our maps, and the writing process itself. Okay, so hold that deadline. Be very strict with yourself about getting your book done by Tuesday, May 5th. Then the second thing that you want to make sure you're doing is taking good notes on the 5 areas that we have discussed that you will be choosing a prompt from. So those 5 areas include taking notes on the characters' inner struggles, on symbols or important objects or possessions in your book. You will take notes on suspense or foreshadowing details while you're reading and after you're reading. You will take notes on reoccurring themes. Maybe there's a reoccurring theme of like a circle of life, or maybe storms show up quite a bit because storms can be symbols or thematic for change. So you're going to take notes on those things. And then finally, figurative language that you see the author using. Is the author using similes, metaphors? Are they using personification or hyperbole, analogies? Or maybe they're using a lot of repetition to really drive home an idea. Those are things that you want to be watching for and taking notes on so that you can provide a really strong critique that is evidence-based in your literary analysis. Okay. So keep in mind, this week we are going through our Group 5 word work. We'll be through number 4 by the end of the week. You do not have school Friday or Monday, so enjoy that 4-day weekend. And next week, that first full week of May, I am thinking about doing a Teams meeting. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind. I'll let you know more on that. Our Teams meetings would always be optional. You'd never be required to go there. It would just be a talking point for us to get started on that literary analysis. All right, y'all. I miss your faces so much. I hope you are doing well. Email me if you have any questions or drop in on those conference hours. Have an awesome week, you guys. I'll see you soon, hopefully.